Hello and welcome to Balanced Existence. I am here today with a Twin Flame Collective tarot reading and energy update. I am here to channel guidance from your angels and spirit guides to what you need to know at this time on your journey. And if you've tuned into my other readings, you will know that these readings are focused on you and the inner work that you must do to seek union with self, because that is the purpose of being on a twin flame journey. It is not union with the twin flame as many people think. So I hope that resonates, because this is all about you. This is all about what you need to know so that you can feel empowered and so that you can reach your spiritual goals. Okay, so immediately we're starting off with the Sun and the Hermit. And we got the Sun in the last few readings. I'm pretty sure this is the third time we're getting the Sun in a reading. So there is a lot of joy and optimism and warmth coming your way or already in your life. You may be feeling you were able to tap into this feeling of joy and abundance in a more skilled way than you ever have before. And it is because you are more and more aligned with your soul's essence every day. And you're really doing amazing on this journey. You have come so far. Your angels and guides want you to know how proud they are of you and how proud of yourself you should feel for the growth and transformation that you've gone through. And there's just so much joy and warmth in your aura, in your energy. You really are a light in other people's lives. And you may not feel like you are recognized in this way, but you really do have this warmth about you that radiates out, and it really causes a ripple effect. And this is how the planet is evolving and expanding in consciousness. You should not underestimate the role that you have in the planet's ascension and spiritual awakening. And with the Hermit card, this is all about introspection and solitude and spiritual enlightenment. And so seeing your spiritual journey, even in those moments of solitude and seclusion and even isolation, seeing that with a sense of joy and warmth and knowing that this is bringing life to you. This is bringing you vitality in everything that you do. And so there's this sense of reaching this beautifully positive part of your spiritual journey where you are feeling joy, you are feeling success, you are feeling that identity alignment. You really are stepping into your authentic self. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles coming out. So, with the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles together, those are very much talking about mastery of your craft and the commitment and willingness to persevere and have patience in your hermit journey as you grow and transform as an individual. And together, I'm really picking up on this dedication to the spiritual journey and knowing that it takes hard work and it takes attention to detail. With the Hermit and Eight of Pentacles together, you really are turning over every rock. You are really uncovering all of the depths of your soul and of yourself. And you are committed and dedicated to this journey. And it is bringing you, it is your most powerful source of joy in life. And we also have coming out the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. So I'm picking up that on your twin flame journey, you've gone through many cycles and they've ended in disappointment and they may have left you feeling pessimistic. But because you've got this spiritual journey as your top priority in life, it's allowing you to still embody this joy that you would have never thought you could have internally cultivated before recently. In the past, you may have relied on these external relationships as your source of joy. But because of how much of an expert and a master of your craft you have become on this spiritual journey, you really are able to cultivate joy, which is so powerful. And you've not been reunited with your twin in, of the many cycles you've been through. You've not been around them or been back in union with them since you have accomplished this mastery of your spiritual journey. And of course, it's an ongoing, infinite expansion. It's not like there's a single destination, but there's something to be said about how the cycles of your past are just no more. They don't resonate with you. They're just completely not aligned. You wouldn't make those mistakes or make the same decisions that you once did. And that's not to say that the Two of Cups is not in your future, but the cycles and the disappointment and the pessimism is not going to be repeated over and over again, because we have the Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So you're leaving this behind. You're leaving behind this old timeline, this old version of you that would repeat these cycles, that would allow the same betrayals over and over again. And with the Page of Pentacles, you're being presented with a new opportunity. And it may be of material or financial matters, but it's definitely an embodiment of ambition and diligence and this open-mindedness and open-heartedness to this new opportunity that's coming to you. So there may be a goal that you have. I'm hearing that because you have not been draining your energy in this twin flame connection. Of course, this is for the collective that is currently in a separation. Because you've not been draining or dedicating your energy towards this person, you've had more energy available to partake in other projects and other goals. And you are dedicated to learning something new or working hard to obtain a new skill for that project. Like, you feel this strong sense of focus and motivation for your goals. It's really this grounded ability to manifest. And I'm hearing you are on the perfect path. Like, you are doing the right thing. I'm hearing from your guides, keep doing what you're doing. Like, you are completely rewriting your story. And then we have the Lovers. So yeah, this is all about making that choice, right? Like, in the past, you would be repeating these cycles over and over, causing you pain, distracting from your spiritual journey, distracting from your goals and manifestations. And I'm hearing that you lost yourself for the chance of a union with your twin flame. Like, you gave so much of yourself, you sacrificed so much, you overgave, you people pleased, you made these choices for the union or for your twin at the expense of yourself. And because you've given yourself this Hermit time and this Eight of Pentacles time to really understand yourself, understand your purpose, you are embodying the light of this sun in such a powerful way. And with the Page of Pentacles, you are so strongly able to move forward knowing what you want. And with the Lovers, it's about making that choice. And it's not to say you can only have one or the other. You can only have love or spirituality, of course. But the Lovers does talk about when you choose one thing, you don't choose the other, right? So when you release the twin flame cycles, the toxic and unhealthy cycles, when you don't choose that, you are able to choose so many other beautiful and abundant opportunities for yourself. And wow, we have the Strength and the Star coming out together. It's really interesting because the first two cards we got were the Sun and the Hermit, and next to each other, it's like the light of the Hermit's lantern is leading into the Sun card, the way the cards are positioned. And then with the Strength and the Star, both of them, the Strength has the bright sun in the sky, and there's a glowing aura about the woman and the lion. And then on the Star card, the star is in the sky and it's glowing. There's so much light and warmth and radiance in this reading. And Spirit wants you to really pick up on this and feel how real this is for you. And you cultivated this. You created this. I'm hearing you created this from nothing. You created this not even from nothing, but from a place of detriment, from a place of lack, from a place of betrayal, from a place of hurt and pain and suffering. You really turned it around and you created this light. And that is how you just have this beautiful embodiment of this creative flow, this creative energy, creator energy, really. So with the strength and the star together, it's really just this powerful blend of inner fortitude, inner strength, resilience with grace, as well as this hopeful inspiration, this optimism that you can maintain this warmth that you're embodying. Again, you're not going to slide back into these unhealthy cycles. You're not going to slide back into these egoic traps. You have really shifted your identity in a powerful and sustainable, permanent way. And you have this ability to express yourself in such an authentic, bold way. You've really come so far in knowing what is possible and expanding and imagining what can be possible for you. And you were only able to get here by walking away from those old cycles. And that took a lot. Looking back now, it may be easy to forget how much work you really did to get here, because you may be so in it that your current reality feels normal. But Spirit wants you to remember just how far you've come. And you didn't just dream this. I mean, you had a very powerful ability to be a visionary and to see what you wanted, but you also took the action to make it a tangible reality. The place that you're sitting right now, the heart-led embodiment, the state of mind that is of inner peace and stillness. You had a vision of this, and you also took action. And again, this is a ripple effect that expands outward across the whole universe. It is inspirational to others. You really are like a guiding star, and you radiate this sense of warmth and hope for others. And it encourages others to reach self-actualization on their journeys as well, to be their best self. And it's been quite a isolated path for you, with the Hermit, but also one of bravery. You've gained courage, you've gained resilience on this path, and your path has been quite unconventional. You may not feel like anybody can truly understand your path, especially those who are in your physical reality, like your immediate local surroundings. You may struggle to find people that you truly feel understand your path. And so if you're part of this collective, just know that you are not alone. And the twin flame journey can be so severely misunderstood and judged, and it can be quite a wandering path where you feel lost and then you feel found, and there's so many ebbs and flows. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here, and that's not just a characteristic of the cycles of union and separation of your twin. This is also very much representative of your individual path, the spiritual path, the path of love, and the ups and downs and the balancing of the ego and the heart. Feeling like you have this unconditional love for your twin, feeling like you can tap into that potential, but then also falling into the egoic traps of feeling like you need to self-sacrifice and do whatever is necessary for union, and learning how to balance your boundaries and your standards and what you will accept in the name of love. And so on this journey, you've felt pulled back and forth, but you've really anchored down into your spirituality, and you've really accomplished this authentic knowing of yourself. And it's so stable and sustainable that going forward, you really are equipped with, again, this sustainable embodiment of self-love. So I want to pull some oracle cards because I feel like this is just such beautiful energy here. So we have the Clear Endeavor card, and this is number 39. And so in numerology, that will be a number 3. And the message here is all about how you have reached this clear sense of self and this clear vision of your path ahead. And so Spirit wants you to continue to identify what your needs are, because as you grow and achieve bigger and bigger accomplishments, it's going to require bigger commitment from you. This could be a physical manifestation, emotional, mental. But the message here is, as you have this clear path ahead and you continue to work for and seek bigger things, greater expansion and abundance, committing to this goal and being willing to put in the time and make it become a reality, just as you've done to get yourself this far, that commitment and that hard work, again, with the Eight of Pentacles, these cards are so aligned. That's going to assist you in bringing your goals to completion. So once you decide what you want, once you have that clear vision and you give your best to do everything you can to make it happen within your realm of control, you are going to have an abundance of new opportunities and ability to reach those goals. So Spirit also wants you to pay attention to signs and synchronicities along the way as you are more and more each day fine-tuning the vision that you have of your future, the specifics of what you want to manifest, not the how or the when, but the specifics of how you want to feel and what is most aligned with your soul's highest timeline. Pay attention to those signs. Nature is working with you. The universe is on your side, right? Like the universe wants you to have everything you desire. So be open and be surrendered to those signs. Be open to those downloads from your angels and spirit guides about what the clearest path ahead is for you, so that when you're moving forward, you can do so with that clarity and that confidence and radiance. And I want to pull a card from our Tree Keeper's Oracle. Okay, we have Keeper of Self-Love. Wow, and this is number 1. So this is the first card in the deck. So I'm going to read the passage here. Many of us forget to include ourselves in acts of loving kindness. Human beings are hardwired for both love and struggle. One of the best ways to practice resilience between the two is through self-compassion. This moment asks you to focus all the patience, support, and love you keep giving everyone else onto yourself. Put your arms around your inner self with all the gentleness you can muster. Consider this: you are the only you in the entire universe. You deserve to experience love from the inside out, independent of what the world offers or takes away. Nothing can change your inherent value. It's golden. Treasure it with kind thoughts. Wow, that is a beautiful message. Just so aligned, because we talked about how far you've come, moving away and letting go and releasing that self-sacrifice and coming to a point where you really do embody the warmth of the sun, the warmth of the strength, the warmth of the star, and how that self-love is really the key to sustainable spiritual growth. Because at the end of the day, you and your experience and your consciousness is sacred. And it's such a beautiful human experience that you get to be a part of. So I want to pull one more oracle card. Oh, we have two popping out. Creation and energy. Wow, that is very powerful. What a powerful duo coming out. I mean, this is creation energy. This is manifestation energy. I talk a lot about creator energy on this channel, like not just being in a creative flow, but having creator energy, like the energy of source energy, of God, whatever you want to call it, right? Of the energy that creates, right? So for the creation card, we have a hummingbird. And for the energy card, we have a dragon. So those could be powerful symbols for you. The creation card says, remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. So powerful reminder of your manifestational power. And then we have the energy card. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Wow, I feel like together those cards are just so powerful and so spot on with what we've channeled today. You really are in such a beautiful, bright energy, and you're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. Your angels and spirit guides are so proud of you. You should be so proud of yourself and overjoyed with the progress you've made on this journey. So, such a positive reading. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for tuning in and being part of this collective. I will see you again on the next one. Bye.